Hi, and welcome back to the channel. We are continuing Attack on Titan. This is Season 3, Episode 6. Last time around, there was a coup. Things really turned around there at the capital. We thought we were going to lose Erwin, he was going to get executed, but nope. They turned it around on the fucking fake royals, and that goofball of a king just sitting there on the throne was like wondering when he was ever going to say or do anything, but they just kicked him and he was pretty much just like, is it time to eat, or whatever he said. So yeah,
He was
completely useless oath. And they're trying to get the people behind them, and yeah, a lot of stuff is happening in that area. And now we have Levi's squad with Hanji as well, Moblit, and like all of them going to get Eren. Once again trying to get Eren back. And we also saw where Eren is at the moment, and that seems spooky and freaky as all hell, that place. Historia walked up to him, and then the episode just kind of ended. So we are really curious to continue this. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. Let's do it. And you can, of course, always check out our full-length reactions, where you can sync up the footage with your own copy of the episode. We also have early reactions for Attack on Titan at the moment, where we are several episodes ahead compared to here on YouTube. It's all over on Patreon, and the link is down in the description below. Here we go.
聞いて、私のお父さんはこれまでもこれからもこの壁に残された人類すべての味方なの。私たちには誤解があったんだよ。
Okay.
確かに彼らは。
ヒストリア。あとは私から説明しよう。
Why is it that I don't believe them?
兵長、アルミン、調査兵団は今どうなってる？
Coming for you. And yeah, what is this fucking place?
俺はここに来たことが。
You have? What happened in Eren's
お父
past?
さん、エレンに説明を。
こうすれば彼は思い出すかもしれない。
What?
これはなんだ？俺の見たものじゃない。
What the hell?
違う。この影。これは。
What? It's his father's memories?
Did he eat his own father?
どうだ？
What the fuck?
思い出したか？父親の罪を。
Oh!
What the hell is going on?
You can't just start it like that and then throw in the intro and make us just sit and wait for more
1 minute
information.
and 20 minutes, 20 seconds.
Whoa! Okay, what the fuck? How does that... What did his father do and why? And clearly what happened there when he injected Eren and Eren turned into a Titan, then he got... Eren ate his own fucking father. But did his father then have powers that Eren got because he ate... And he's been there before, but maybe not Eren himself, but someone he ate has been there, and that was the father, or was the... And what happened, and who... Jesus.
So maybe that woman we saw, as you said, it might have been one of the Reiss people. But then... So, it's not Eren, but...
It's someone Eren
ate, perhaps.
ate, or someone Eren...
Who had those memories
Yeah.
that Eren then ate. Like,
Or
it's...
Eren's father ate Reiss's family, and then Eren ate his father, so that's why he has... sin. Okay, yeah. More explanation, please.
ヒストリアはもうちょっと女の子らしくしないと。
Is this a real memory? 'Cause-
はい、よくできました。
It's not the mother.
yeah, right?
It's
It's
not the mother.
女の子らしくって何？そうだね。女の子らしくっていうのはこの子みたいな女の子のことかな。
Oh.
クリスタ？この世界は辛くて厳しいことばかりだから、みんなから愛される人になって 助け合いながら生きていかなきゃいけないんだよ。じゃあ私お姉ちゃんみたいになりたい。え？私大きくなったらお姉ちゃんみたいになれるかな。
Aw.
ごめんねヒストリア、もう時間になっちゃった。今日も私のことは忘れてね。また会う日まで。
I think it's her actual sister.
Oh, and there was a.
Yeah.
You have to forget about me again.
Yeah, because
Poof, and she's gone.
yeah.
あの女の人誰？
Wow. Oh shit, she remembered as well.
ヒストリア。
私は一人じゃなかった。私にはあのお姉さんがいた。あの人のことを忘れるなんて。
フリーダと会っていたのか。
Frida.
お前の腹違いの姉だ。
Half sister, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why she
フ
called
リー
her
ダお前を
Oni-chan.
気にかけ、時折面倒を見ていたようだな。
フリーダお姉さんは今どこにいるの？
Aaron's got
会ってお礼が言い
abs.
たいの。あの時のことありがとうって伝えなきゃ。
She's not there, friend.
フリーダはもうこの世にはいない。私には5人の子供がいた。しかし妻もフリーダを含む子供たちも全員5年前ここで彼の父親、
Yeah.
グリシャイエ
Okay, it is like we talked about. But why did Grisha do that?
Oh, wait.
グリシャが求めるその力とはフリーダの中に宿る巨人の力だった。
Oh.
フリーダは進化を発揮することなくグリシャに食われ力は奪われてしまった。
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Why though?
14歳のディルクと12歳のエレベルを叩き潰し10歳のフロリアンを抱えた妻ごと踏みつけくしくもその場から生き残ったのは私だけだった。
Fuck.
Are we the baddies?
Are we rooting for the wrong people? Eren, what the fuck are you thinking?
おいおいおいおいおいおい
Oh. Hi, Kenny.
何のんびりくっちゃべってんだあんたら。調査兵団がクーデターを企てて全兵団が寝返った、ここが見つかるのも時間の問題だ。
君たち対人制圧部隊は入り口の防備を固めてくれ。
Alright.
そして週に一度は民衆の前でその姿を披露していただきましょう。これ以上の芸術作品は存在し得ないでしょう。そ
Excuse
して
me, what?
あなた方が虐げた民の前でそのお姿を晒してようやくこの作品は完成を迎えるのです。
He really hates those fake royals.
Wow, okay, now I see why.
また同じ脅し文句を垂れたな。他のやつはないのか。
Okay.
レイスケは人類の記憶を都合よく改ざんできるというわけじゃ。しかも奴らを含む一部の血族はそれに影響されないといった口ぶりだったぞ。レースがエレンの持つ叫びの力さえ手にすれば民衆の反乱なんぞこともなしというわけじゃ。
Never mind. We're not the baddies.
じゃがまあどのみちザックレーの手にかかり我らの拷問を受け続けた方がマシだったと思っておるだろう。
Damn.
その結果王政につくべきと風が吹けばザックレーと争うことも覚悟しとった。
Yeah.
いつか人は争いをやめるとか誰かが歌っておったがそれはいつじゃ。
Never.
これよりエレンおよびヒストリア奪還作戦を開始する。
Oh.
目標と思われるレース領地礼拝堂を目指す。
Everything is converging at the fucking chapel.
しかし一緒に暮らしていてそれしか切り裂きケニーの情報がないってどういうことだよリヴァイ。
悪いな、奴のフルネームも知ったばかりだ。ケニー・アッカーマンって名前らしいな。お前の親戚だったりしてな。
生前の両親の話では父のせいアッカーマン家は都市部で迫害を受けていたと聞きました。
お前ある時突然力に目覚めたような感覚を経験したことがあるか。
Yeah.
ケニー・アッカーマンにもその瞬間があったそうだ。ある時ある瞬間に突然バカみたいな力が体中から湧いてきて何をどうすればいいかわかるんだ。その瞬間が俺にもあった。
They're all related.
It's all connected. What the fuck?
So yeah, it was her dad's side. That's the Ackermans.
かつてのアッカーマン家は王側近の武家だったそうじゃねえか。それが今じゃ一族根絶やし寸前だ。一体何をやればここまで王政に恨まれる？なあ、言えよ。孫が可愛くねえのか？
アッカーマン家は王政に恨まれてはおらん。ただ恐れられておる。
Oh,
王がアッカーマン家を操ることができなかったからだ。
but they used to protect the royals.
巨人の力を何だって？
その力は強大で人類すべての記憶を改ざんし過去を忘れさせることができる。少数の血族を除いてな。その中で王政に背を向けた家が2つあった。それが東洋の一族とアッカーマン家だ。
メイドの土産にはならん話かもしれんが、やっと妹を見つけたよ。客の子を身ごもってな。それを産むっつって聞かねえんだよ。
Was that Levi?
I think so. Yeah.
あった。私が予想した通りの地形だといいんだが。
Shit.
敵は少なくとも7人以上。知っての通り、リヴァイは完全な奇襲を受けた上で、我々の仲間を12人も殺した。この狭い世界じゃ、投降した後に私たちを待ってるのは死んだ方がマシな日々だろう。でもそれって、この壁の中で生きてる限り、同じことでしょ。ならば最後まで信じてみよう。この世界を盤上ごとひっくり返すっていうケニーの夢を。
Okay. It's dedicated.
準備整いました。
そうか。それでお前ら手を汚す覚悟の方はどうだ？
We have two Ackermans on this team, so
How far away are like, Erwin and the rest of the scouts? The fucking hell! That was not. I always say that. It's not 20 minutes, but of course it is. It's
my goodness. It's annoying, huh?
Oh yeah, I just want to continue, but yeah, have to wait a little while before we can watch some more episodes.
Let's just drag it out and
Yeah, savor every drop. I was about to say every minute, every second. But that was episode 6, and we got some more information. Not enough to understand the full picture at all yet, but at least
a lot.
We got a lot more in this one. Grisha, what the holy shit? And we don't know the why of it exactly.
I have an idea of why.
Yeah, you have a theory.
Yeah, because he was very mad at the Reiss family and killed everyone.
Yeah.
And then ate that Frida.
Hmm.
And I think the reason why he must have found out about their bloodline and their power, the power of the Titan, so like that scream thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he must have been very mad because we know this didn't happen like
that long
ago.
Yeah.
And we still had like this whole thing where like you had 100 years of power, right?
Yeah.
And since they're able to erase people's memories, every time if there's been an uprising or a revolution or whatever, the king or the Reiss and
the
family,
royals there,
they have always had someone, because they're passing it from generation to generation. They have had someone to erase people's memories so they could stay in power.
And that explains so much.
So much, yeah. And then Grisha somehow found out about it and got mad. Mm-hmm. And he must have some sort of experimented with like making Titans through the injections and everything. So he gave himself that injection, or at least he turned himself into a Titan, and then ate Frida and killed the family just to kind of be sure that they couldn't produce more offspring.
Yeah.
Or kind of continue that line.
Mm-hmm.
Because honestly, like if someone has a leader that just wants to keep the control of the people.
So bad, and has a power to erase memories.
Exactly. And basically rewrite history and constantly make sure that they are in power. That's not... That doesn't sit well with me, and I'm sure it doesn't sit well with a whole lot of other people.
Yeah.
And of course, it looks from the Reiss perspective, and also kind of what Historia was kind of experiencing, was like,
Yeah.
this was a family, and of course they could have been a normal, loving family, and they might have had like humanity's best in mind and everything. They wanted to do what was best for humanity. But it's so also hearing from Eren's perspective, hearing all of this, and kind of just he didn't hear everything, right? So seemingly it just seemed that his father just went mental on this family, killed everyone, and ate Frida to kind of give that to
Eren
at some point. And so much must be going through his head right now, and
he's processing at the moment. He's not even saying a lot. He's just processing. It seems like
trying to make sense of it all.
Yeah, and same with Historia, because Historia also got a big memory flash there when they touched Eren, and we saw this Frida person who, and we saw her use her take memory away power on Historia, because for various reasons. But she did seem like a nice person. So I get, like, from where we're sitting, from where Historia, like, she is, and how she saw all of this, and what Eren saw as well, it does seem like, why would anyone kill her and this family? And it did seem like just some sort of monstrous act from Grisha's side. But of course there must be more to it, and there's definitely also more to than Grisha going and injecting Eren, turning Eren into a Titan, and having Eren eat him, or Grisha. So why was that necessary? Why did he need to do that? Why did he need to sacrifice himself in that way to give those powers to Eren? And what was going on at that point? He
did say when he was injected, like from that flashback, he did say something along the lines of, remember all of us, or like honor all of us, or all of our sacrifices. Yeah. So it seemed like there was I can't remember exactly what he said, but something along those lines, like was like a gift that has been like cost. It's cost a lot. Like it was a sacrifice for a lot of people.
And he went. Sorry, I just can't remember. When did Grisha said this to Eren, or?
Yeah, in one of the very early flashbacks when we saw him injecting Eren with something.
The first time we saw that.
Yes, and he was kind of like, he just heard something along the lines of like,
Yeah. Okay.
This is basically like a sacrifice for a lot of us, and
make it mean something.
Yeah, something along. Paraphrasing, right?
Yeah.
So I definitely think it was on purpose, and that he gained all of this knowledge and all of this, all of these powers to give to Eren, and hopefully that could
do something for some reason, and that's something that we don't know yet. But at least we know some of the stuff now leading up to it. I was always quite curious about the whole, people don't know what went down 100 years ago. It's not that long ago. No one wrote anything that, like, people just forgot about it in the span of 100 years, and because they had some different history books, and it always seemed a little bit too easy that way around, or too simple, or like there must be more to it, and now it's
makes sense. Yeah.
Now it certainly makes sense with that very specific Titan power that can make people forget, and can make a lot of people forget at the same time as well.
I'm starting to second guess why they hid Historia, because obviously it was no problem to Frida that she had a half sister, but I think maybe they saved, or like stowed her away to be sure that they had some sort of backup. So like they still, like the Reiss
bloodline
family
would still survive
exactly
in some way.
So it might not have been like you're just a bastard and you should not live because you're a bastard, and it could definitely be like a cover, or like a main thing, definitely. But I also think that maybe there was also this ulterior motive to
so it's not just because Lord Reiss was just doing the typical taking a mistress thing and then getting a daughter. Like, it was you're saying it was planned.
It was insurance, I think. Like,
okay.
Because there was
So the wife and everyone else knew about it, you think, as well, and it wasn't just Frida who found out and just came once in a while.
I don't know, but it just seemed like there was not that big of a problem. Also because the father was he really wanted when the whole thing happened and he actually lost his family. That was when he came to Historia and his mom, and it just happened a few days before. And then that was like, okay, now he's like, I need my insurance to collect my insurance right now, and then it didn't really pan out, and like
there's still some other stuff going on power structure wise, and with some of the other not royals, but at least some of the other people in power, and why they had to kill Historia's mom, and why Historia had to still alive but pretending to be someone else, and this Krista person who there was a callback to that as well with the conversation between Historia and Frida.
Yes, and that I definitely had a little bit of a problem with, because she was like, you have to be ladylike, you have to do everything to be liked, and you have to be, sweet.
Oh yeah, what she was saying there,
submissive and everything, and it's just like it plays into some gender roles that I just fucking hate with like a deep passion.
I get it.
So that point I was like,
yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So another like blow for the royal family, that if that's how they raise their kids, out with them.
F those people.
Yeah.
and someone who definitely has that mindset as well. F those royals. F those people who was in charge. That's Zachary.
Yeah.
Damn, he's just full-on torture mode. I don't even know exactly how and what he was torturing him with. Like, the dude was upside down and he was pulling something.
I think he was pulling his junk.
Yeah, we just didn't see it because that might be a bit too much.
It was censored, yeah.
Yes, but then everyone else is heading towards this chapel now, or at least Erwin gathered up the scouts. And we had a quick conversation there between him and Pixies, and why Pixies did what he did, and he sees sort of a kinship there with Erwin, or between them, because they would both die for humanity.
No,
or at least that's what they've said.
He said that was the difference between them, didn't he? I heard it as if he said like that was the difference between them.
Okay, I heard it as, or maybe as that was what they had in common, that they would both die for humanity.
Okay, because I was a bit puzzled by that. I was like, that sounds a bit out of character. I know, like, we just had that conversation with Zachary where he said, like, basically all people deep down wants to survive.
Yeah, all people are deep down selfish, and I only did this because I always wanted to punish them.
Yeah, and you just wanted to survive, even though you might have to take the fall for this one.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I was a bit surprised, a little bit puzzled by that. So that might, I have misunderstood that one.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Either way, quick conversation, and then gathered up the scouts. Now going for the chapel. But also,
Pixies made a very clear point that if the government was actually going to like support the evacuees and actually do something for the people, he would have sided with the government.
Yeah, whoever is doing what's best for humanity, or at least from where Pixies was at that, like, he would have sided with them.
Yeah.
So whatever is better for humanity, and that just supported the whole thing with he gladly sacrificed himself for humanity.
Yeah.
Same as Erwin. But when they are going to show up at the chapel, then Erwin and all of them, I don't know. I hope they are hurrying the fuck up because things are not looking good at that place. And well, we got the Levi squad there. They're about to move in, but they're gonna be facing some serious opposition in there with Kenny and his whole squad, and they are just ready to die for this, whatever is going on, and we're ready to die.
And Kenny's dream.
And Kenny's dream, yeah. And this, I think we're gonna also delve more into him as a character, because that was some of the new information we got as well, and inside of this one, and some flashbacks with the Ackermans, and learning more about the Ackerman family. They used to actually guard and be very important to the royal family, and then something happened there. Something went wrong, and now it's more of the royal family are sort of afraid of them.
Yeah, because they cannot be controlled, because they have apparently the Ackermans and the Oriental clan. They kind of had the resistance, or like some sort of like resistance to their
memory erasure thing.
Yeah. And also the Ackermans are just crazy.
They're just badasses all the way around. Seems like really good fighters. Something will just ignite inside of them, and they will just be able to go fucking ham.
Oh, sorry.
Yep. No, go for it.
It's we know that the Ackermans that was on Mikasa's father's side of the family.
Yeah.
So she's related to them.
Through that. We theorized.
Yes.
That was.
Yeah, so that power, like that ignition thing, she got from that side of the family, and that's also why both Levi and Kenny, they are not Asian. Asian.
Yeah.
But then she also, from the other side, she had because she's from the Oriental clan. I was like, she's the last of them. I think at this point it's been confirmed that she's the last of them. But they somehow found each other. And perhaps her power, like her resistance to this, it might be, I don't know if she's like special, even more special than the Ackermans.
Oh,
because she's got like both sides of it.
I don't know. There's something with the bloodlines there, and they're immune to at least a memory erasure thing. And it also seemed like, well, with Levi and they explained it. It was, I think it was quite clear that the sister giving birth to Levi, and then Kenny then sort of adopted Levi in a sense after that. Yeah.
Because he was born out of also kind of like a bastard, because someone knocked her up.
Something like that, perhaps. Yeah, but now for Levi, at least, he knows that, okay, there's some, like, Kenny's last name is Ackerman, and he talked to Mikasa about it because he knows that Mikasa's last name is Ackerman as well. What's the relation there? And then we got a little bit of explanation going on, but yeah, it seemed like they all related.
At least, like, we don't know how closely related Mikasa is to them, because she could just be like one. You know how like family trees, like can be a lot in the generation. There can be a lot of people, so they could be very like far away from each other,
cousins or something.
Yeah, like third, fourth. Yeah, many cousins. But we know that at least that Levi and Kenny, they're actually uncle and nephew.
Yeah, it seems like it's difficult to keep all of this, We just got a lot of information, guys. So and putting it all into context and trying to understand all of it and how it fits together. And now we're thinking about family trees as well. It's just, whoa, it's a lot. But man, I absolutely love this episode and the one before it, because we just, seems like we got so much out of it, and so much is already happening 6 episodes into the 3rd season. Like, they are wasting no time just giving us a bunch of new things, and there's still so much that we have absolutely no idea about.
How do the Bertolt and Annie and Rainer, how do they fit in? Because they obviously wanted Eren's power. So they have also known about the Reiss family and that whole thing, and Frida and all of
other thing that's they haven't even really gotten into inside of this season, at least.
Do they just want power like the Reiss family, or do they actually want
I don't know. We can start guessing from here to fucking eternity.
Rhetorical questions.
I know. It's just when you start going down that road, I might.
No, it was just questions, rhetorical questions.
That's what I'm saying. If you start just asking rhetorical questions, I might.
Oh, okay.
Start down a road and start thinking about them in earnest. But let's just maybe end it for now.
Yes.
And try to just let it ferment a little bit, all of this shit that happened. Sorry, I'm trying not to say marinate, but ferment, that doesn't make it any
worse.
That's even worse. We're gonna let it all sink in. And we might have a theory or two more next time around, but at least just very excited to continue this crazy, crazy, crazy story. Yep.
Yeah.
That's going to do it for this reaction and review of Attack on Titan Season 3, Episode 6. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and we'll see you very soon. Bye.
Bye.